Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to Explain 12. We're in Hamburg and we're flying to Tirana in Albania with the Wizz Air A321. Take our screenshots really quickly. We are running a few minutes late, so we really need to get out of here. It's 2 hours and 5 minutes to Tirana today. It is showing. And yeah, we'll get started here right away. Damn it, flight surgeon. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to post the sim screenshots from Burbank. Oh, there we go. You're leaving India on Monday at the crack of dawn. Hell yeah, you are. Thank God for that. All doors are closing or closed. Okay. Hell yeah, IAD. Oh no, this is one of those airports that has the orange line and the blue line and the yellow line and all the fucking... I hate that. We'll just push onto the orange. We'll just push back onto the orange line.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go. Power connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake. Starting pushback, and you may start the engine.
Start with engine number 2. How was your trip to India? And how was your trip to Mumbai? I'm sure you enjoyed such a fantastic city. Flight controls, full left, full right, full left, full right, full up, full down, full up, full down. And do the rudder as well. Left, full right, full left, full right. Auto brake max, flaps 1 and spoilers armed. Hello Cora, how are you doing?
Power disconnected and bypass pin has been removed and signal on the left. I'll see you next time. Have a safe flight.
Where's that traffic? He landed and logged off, okay. I'm doing good. Runway 33 for takeoff today. I was debating on doing this flight or the flight to Palma de Mallorca that just departed in real life. And then there's a few others that I was thinking about, which I'll do. This is a weird airport in the sense that it's laid out a bit odd. And the taxi's quite fast, so I almost missed the turn. That's okay. Fucking ILS antenna are in the middle of the runway. That's a bit of an oversight. Start the chrono. We'll go straight through them, it's fine. Put on the damn sunglasses. Throttles are at 40%. The fuck? Okay, we'll do manual toga. There's V1 and rotate. Positive right and gear up. I guess I didn't put in the flex to temp, but it's fine. Toga's better anyway. Alright, retract the flaps. This is an odd turn. The sunglasses make it too dark in the cockpit. I guess the sun's now away from me, so we don't need them. I'll hand it over to the autopilot. Why is Atlantico online? That's insane. The Discord server is very alive. That's because we don't type stuff. We just talk. There's some pretty bad weather here, which X-Plane real weather has depicted. Has the real flight departed yet? He is just about to depart right now. Weather radar is picking up a nasty cell over there. It's quite far away though, so no real problems there. Hello Ken, how are you doing? Good afternoon to you too. What are we looking at? Another little under 2 hours. Then we'll be in Tirana. And then as soon as we get there, I gotta go basically. Or as soon as we run the replays. You're doing good. You're currently flying the 330 from Nagoya to Taiwan on MSFS. Nice. We're flying through some rain. That's interesting. Our plane might get a bit wet. Are we sure that this thing isn't picking up anything here? No, it's just picking that thing up on the right. There'll be some action with the weather today. Shouldn't be too bad. Last time was much worse. Last time we had to fly through that cell. How is it looking for me today? Yeah, it's not bad. Once I get out of this one here, the one that we're flying through, there is no weather at all. Where there is weather is here, actually. In real life it is raining. Well, actually no, I think it stopped. No, it's still raining, but it was raining quite hard a moment ago. Still very dark and cloudy and miserable outside. Alright, we only got another 10,000 feet to go and then we'll be at cruise. This thing is far from the fastest at climbing up to cruise. Am I willing to fly the A330-900? Of course. It just doesn't do very many good routes. Thank you, X-Plane, for informing me that my Alice Springs scenery isn't working. Because I'm very, very, very close to Alice Springs right now. Alice Springs. Heathrow traffic, Virgin 1101. Where is this guy? I don't know. How am I getting Heathrow traffic? I'm near Leipzig. What time is sunset in Tirana? 7:40. Okay, we'll arrive well before that. Alright. We are almost at cruise. Still not quite there yet. What is my cost index for this flight? Yours is 60. I put 500. I always put 500. It's very fast. Alright, we've reached cruise now. You can probably butter your landing. The A330 is pretty easy to land, all things considered. Alright, we'll use this E-Cars stuff. Unable to the airspace. Okay. I guess we'll try again when we are in his airspace. Because technically I'm still a little bit outside of it. $132,455. Sure, we'll print it. Why not? Forget it. Well. I'm flying directly over him. No wonder I can.
A321 monitor Unicorn to ToLiss. Too late, goodbye. Can you repeat for Turkish? Turkish 331 monitor Unicorn to ToLiss. Too late, goodbye. Want to do this, too late, bye bye.
He's getting handed off pretty far from the border. There's nothing better to do to play around with this stuff. At this point, anyway.
Delta Charlie Bravo, fliege in Platz 126.
Okay, so the airspace that this guy's covering is actually extremely small. He's basically only covering flights that are really, really close to Munich. We're actually almost halfway into the flight already. It's not a very long flight, and we fly across all of Europe basically here. What was the craziest thing that happened to me mid-flight? I don't know. I can't think of anything crazy that's ever happened to me. I guess some kinds of close calls with other planes who didn't know what the hell they were doing. Oh, now Adriatic's on. Hour and 20 minutes left, which checks out. Nothing really new in the world of X-Plane either. I mean, I guess this is the 4th beta of X-Plane 12.2. So there's that. I see actually the area that Munich radar controls is very small. No wonder. That's ridiculous. What's the point of even having that? I can see the Alps. Oh, she's giving me flashbacks. But we'll manage. I don't know why I still have the constraints on. It's raining again outside. Alright, let's look at what this looks like. Well, that's simple. We just passed Austrian, and Korean Air is right behind him. Austrian 777 in a 777 from Everett to Vienna. That's insane. He's also at 43,000 feet. I wonder what he's simulating. Alright, we are almost at our equal time point. There really isn't very much happening here. really is quite boring, to be honest. So let's explain, what kind of games do I like to play? I play Euro Truck Sim, and I play GTA, and that's all I do. I don't do very much. I am a very boring person. I don't do. I do a lot of sitting around at home doing nothing.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey dude, what's good, man?
What's up?
I'm no longer sick anymore, thank God.
That's good.
I got better.
That's good as well.
Way better. Dude, you're doing Wizz Air, A321, nice, nice. Bro, I keep watching my old clips of Flight Sim, bro, and it just makes me want to do more Flight Sim. But it's XP clips, bro, it's so cool.
I mean...
The weirdest fight I did was an air cuts at flight.
Yeah?
Using an E170.
An E170?
Yeah, but the delivery looks sick, bro, no joke.
I bet it does.
Yeah, dude, I had reshade for, I was looking, I sent, if you know who Aquafan is, I sent him a photo of reshade and then without reshade. And then reshade with XP11 looks so great, dude. It just adds more light and life.
Yeah? I'm not surprised by that.
Yeah, it makes the numbers, like, there's a photo here. Like here, this was the reshade I had back then. Let me see. That was without reshade. this was with the reshade, this one. The second photo.
It's quite a bit better.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna get an RTX 4070 in the i5. I'm not gonna go get the 4070 Super. There's no point. It's already a 10 FPS difference between both of them.
Well, it's a very big difference.
Nah, not really.
It's the biggest difference known to mankind.
POV. People who upgrade from a 4080 to a 5080. It's literally not even that big of a difference.
Damn it, this is a horrible website.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Dude, the new PMDG 77 is like crazy expensive.
How much is it?
They released it for $77.
77. That's not even bad.
It is, because it's the 200.
Oh, it's just the 200?
No, yeah, it's just the 200 among the other 77s they have.
That's a bit.
Nobody was expecting it to be priced. They thought it would be $40–50. Like, it's the 77-200ER, and they already have the 77F, the 300ER, and yeah, they already have those other two. But now, the 200ER is literally $77.
I see.
Like, for a freighter difference, dude. Like, it's between the freighter and the passenger cabin. But yeah, it's much better than Captain Sims, oh, definitely better than Captain Sims.
Well, I mean, Captain Sims is awful.
Literally he's literally the Peter Hager of MSFS. In fact, I don't even say he's Peter, bro, because Peter's A380, as bad as it is better than Captain Sims' own airplanes. Yeah. As far as this plane, I don't know what's the next plane they're working on. Well, not PMDG, but the next major plane. Because we already got the A380, the A350, and then now the 777.
I don't know. People were telling me that the A350 is borderline unflyable.
Yeah, it has, in 2024 it is. It has major issues on 2024.
I see.
Even XP72, he was supposed to do a flight with it a couple days back, and he didn't. He switched to the A320 for United UAL. He was gonna do a UAL flight with the A3, no, a Delta flight with the A350, and then it just wouldn't work for him. It doesn't work.
That's interesting.
And like the sensitivity is very bad on it, in terms of it being way too sensitive when you're using the yoke or joystick when turning it, like way too sensitive.
Yeah, but you can surely turn that down, the sensitivity.
Well, I mean, I'm not sure. They could, but I think it's more just the plane itself.
Well, yeah, but still. Why do I have to... This is stupid.
Dude, any builds released the KJFK for 2024, and it's just better texturing. It's not really different than the 2020. It's just they're using the new tools and like a design that 2024 has compared to 2020. But I mean, one thing, even though it's not that much different in physics between 2020 and 2024, you do have to give them credit because they do improve the performance a lot drastically. Like the memory issues and whatnot that they had in 2020 shouldn't be happening in 2024. And the graphics look way better, a lot better.
That's good.
But they still got a while to go. It's kind of like where you don't invest the minute the product comes out and then you just wait 2 years, which is what I'll probably do before switching over. Give them 2 years to optimize with until like sim update 10 or 9. But I think the 2024 is like, what I think it does good is that it takes all the sim updates kind of from 2020, puts them all together as like the main game itself, and then adds more and builds on top of what they already have, what they already had from 2020 and 2024. So much better cities. They just released a Brazil update, sim update for them. Pretty good.
I see.
Yeah. Think about selling my Nintendo Switch. I don't want it anymore. I haven't used it in years. It's not worth it, especially with their expensive ass games that never have sales.
Well, then sell it.
Yep. You use Reshade, right?
Yeah.
What's the normal amount of FPS that you get in the sim?
Well, I don't know. 30, 40? It depends on where I am and what plane I'm flying.
The highest settings?
So, well, basically. I think it might be the second highest. Some are the highest and some are the second highest.
Yeah. Have you know what auto ortho is, right? Because I heard people talk about it saying it's much better than having to download each individual like ortho.
Yeah.
And auto ortho basically just builds the ortho as you fly in the sim itself.
Yeah.
Is that like a cloud thing or a memory, or it uses the internet or something?
It uses the internet.
Oh, okay.
Alright, top of descent showing up.
You are calling it catastrophic release for the A350.
Catastrophic.
The WASM issues, CDT issues.
There are many issues with it, I assume.
Navigraph integration issues, GSX issues. A lot of stuff basically this guy's saying that they didn't properly test. Dude, this guy here said it correctly. Nobody's forcing anyone to buy this on release day. Just wait 6 months or longer until the bugs are fixed.
Exactly.
Really, like, I'd rather do that than have to update it every single week. And then you update or something that they release. I just buy it 6 months later when they're done updating it.
I mean, they're still gonna update it 6 months later.
Yeah, but it's not gonna be like, you know, the bug fix stuff. It's probably more actual content coming out, or like design and whatnot, than fixing the bugs with the plane that it already has.
Fair enough.
No, the FS Expo's happening soon.
That's good.
Rhode Island.
Something might get released there or announced or something.
Yeah, hopefully. I'm still waiting for the ATC training. Apparently, I'm in the queue from what I've been told, but it's gonna be a long ass time because apparently they had to call the cops on a bunch of members at the top. So essentially the entire high rank of the Megara VACC got removed.
I see.
And the directors and the VATSIM board of governors had to step in and whatnot because apparently there was like some legal stuff being shared, some bad images and whatnot. And when they found out, they like cleaned it all out and then they fired everybody at the top. It was like pretty much the entire command team, the high ranks, the marketing and everything. And the guys, the issue was one of those people who got removed was the person who made the website, and so the whole website went down, and now they don't have any website for the VACC, and yeah, they're restarting it. Like they're restarting the lifeline, the VAC. They're hiring new people for management, like a director. They're looking for a director.
You should apply.
No.
Why not?
Director, dude. They'd expect you to be. What's it called? To have experience.
You have experience. You have all kinds of
experience. I don't have any experience.
You have so much experience.
No, I don't. That's cap. Yeah, some guy really wrote in the chat that he'd rather blow that he'd never become director. He wouldn't want a miserable life. And he's got a point, because right now, the person who's at the top leading things until they actually recruit people is Chris Maria, the director of the entire Middle East and North Africa, the division, the entire division.
Yeah. That's nice.
The Delta is doing its first flight to Morocco now, from Atlanta to Morocco, non-stop flights.
It's stupid is what it is.
Yeah, why?
There's no passengers going to Morocco.
You never know. A lot of Americans go there. The Red City, from Atlanta to Red City. Yeah, I guess from Atlanta that would make sense, but that wouldn't make sense.
Who's going to Marrakesh anyway?
It's, they're also going to add seasonal flights to Ankara.
To where?
Ankara, A-C-C-R-A.
Oh, to Accra?
Yeah.
They already fly there, though.
I don't think so.
Well, they fly there from Kennedy, at least.
But yeah, this is a flight that takes you from Atlanta to Morocco's Red City.
But who's going there?
I don't know, it could be good for people from North Africa who don't want to go like to Europe to get on another flight to go
If it
to,
was good for people from North Africa, they'd fly to Casablanca, not Marrakesh.
I think, I mean, Delta, like,
American.
no, it's Marrakesh.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah. No, and yeah, it's gonna start in October of 2025.
All 3 people that ever want to go there can go there now. And of those 3 people, 2 are going on United, who also flies there. So all 1 people will fly Delta there. Americans should start flights to Casablanca from Philly once they get their XLRs. There would be some demand for that. Not very much, but I could see 1 narrow body a day being flown.
Yeah, dude, the one thing I've never done in flight sim was do a round flight, like go to location and go back. I've never done that.
Really?
No.
I've done
I
that,
think I
but
might just do that.
with shorter flights.
Yeah, I don't really like flying long haul, unless it's like with the A3.
Hi,
or the
Krish.
A380.
How are you doing, Krish? Krish, what happened to your Instagram? It stopped existing. Good. It's good that you're doing good, Krish. Seems that you're doing very good. Why did they ban it? What did you do? Suspicious activity. It is random.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You barely use it. Dude, you use it all the time. You're the single most active person I have seen on that platform. Because, Krish, I already follow your spam. I'll even send it a message right now, if you want. That's why I was confused. I was like, wait, this is Krish. Wait, but this is a different Krish. Oh, you have already sent me messages on this. Oh yeah, you sent me spam. What are you cooking, Krish?
Let him cook, gentlemen. Let him cook.
He's cooking curry chicken with rice. That's nice. Now I fucked up. Hold on. Alright, there we go. You flew today. It was so bumpy, super turbulent, especially with super turbulent, especially with turbulence. Thanks for the insight, Krish.
Yeah, what's that one route people do where they're landing the runway's like a tire bridge with pillars attached to it and
In Madeira.
Madeira?
Mm-hmm. Krish, how was your solo? I mean, I assume it went well because the women sprayed you with champagne or... What did they do? Or did they toss flowers? I don't remember. I didn't watch it. I saw a woman and I clicked off. I don't like. It went well. That's good. You fly half flight solo, half navigation with instructor. That doesn't make sense. How? Explain.
Flight Connections is a good website to use to see real flight routes.
I use flightsfrom.com.
What's the website you said that you use?
Flightsfrom.com. You'll join chat in a bit. Okay, but we're gonna land in a bit, Krish, so. And have to go after I land. Chris, you have Erasmus people at your flight school? Tirana. How the hell does that work? Erasmus is the dumbest thing on earth. I think that it should be abolished. I hate it. No, because in the dorm you stay, there's pilots, med students, Erasmus, ATC. Why are there med students? The fuck? I don't know. I think that it's an evil corporation that should be demolished.
What is Erasmus?
Student exchange.
Oh. Oh, Erasmus. Oh, yeah, European. Alright.
Grown-ass adults. I mean, some of them are. Some of them are my age. Most of them are somewhere in between. But I hate them. They send Southern Europeans here. They all want to be my friend. I don't want to be their friend. I want them to go back to where they came from and never come back.
Least nationalist point of view.
I have to pretend like I don't speak English. That gets rid of them. It doesn't even work all the time, but it. From now on, that's what I'm doing. I'm pretending like I don't speak English when these stupid fucks come over and try to talk to me. I made the mistake of being nice to these people. What's the weather like in Tirana? Do they have ATIS up? Oh, he does have ATIS up. ATIS information Bravo, which is extremely long. Good lord.
Wait, Lufthansa still uses A32100s?
No.
Wait, A31X is A310, right?
That's an A319.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, okay, never mind.
Operation with shortened runway 1735 with new Tora 2282 meters. Taxiway Bravo closed. Construction activities near operational areas. Taxiway Foxtrot, Echo, and Whiskey. Taxiing with caution in these areas. What the fuck? Okay, well, we have to open the chart. Chris, do you face similar predicaments as me when it comes to these people? Predicaments.
Dakar.
Rehabilitation of runway 35.
Transavia Airlines. I did a flight once with them.
I did too.
Etihad Airways from Tunisia to Abu Dhabi. With it says A31X, but like, they really using that for? They're using a A319 or A320, really? Oh, they haven't started this yet. This starts in.
What flight is it?
Oh, in November.
What flight is it?
No, it's Etihad Airways from Tunisia to Abu Dhabi.
They're using a 321 Neo.
Yeah, it says here, well, it shows A31X and then it's dash 32X.
Well, yeah, it's the dash 32X part. It's just any A320 family. But it's the 321 Neo.
They start this in November.
Okay. My volume is super low. It's probably because my face is away from the mic. I'm trying to read this damn chart. It's confusing. Okay. So we have to land. We have to float down the runway to taxiway Charlie and land there. Actually, I have to land beyond taxiway Charlie. At well, just after taxiway Charlie. That's where the runway starts nowadays. Chris, do you interact with these people? Or do you also have a hatred for them? These exchange students? I have a hatred for them. Alright, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna do the before descent checklist.
Mm. Yeah, it sucks that there's no good A330 on MSFS, except the headwind one, which is a freeware one, but which is like a remodeled interior of the A320 Neo X by Fly-by-Wire. Yeah.
Alright, I'm back. Chris, it's fine, don't worry. Just tell me when you're done cooking. And then I'll ask you again how you feel about those
Let him
fuckers.
cook.
Sleepy Drones is right. X-Plane's feel is better than MSFS's graphics. Okay.
Depends, bro.
It doesn't
depends.
depend. It's just true.
Yeah. Dude, give them time, bro. Give them time.
They've been out for 4 years now.
Give them time, bro. Yeah.
How much time? Like a decade? 2 decades?
If everybody gave Rockstar 13 years for GTA 6, then we can give them time to cook. No, I think 2024 they'll improve. I mean, for what I've seen in 2024, I don't know, really. I mean,
Alright, let's look
they'll
at
build upon the physics.
the ATIS again. The ATIS is Bravo. And we'll enter the destination data. Wind is 35010. MBA is 590. There's our information. How long's the runway now? The runway is 2,282 meters. That's about 7,500 feet, which is plenty of runway. He banned Krish from Instagram. That's funny. Do you think it's funny?
Sim rate bandit. Oh, fuck that, bro. I hate using that. Kenai International Airport.
Let's see if we other E, we can notify them. But we can also contact them on 130.55.
Thank you, identified, continue to NISA.
This was a good freeway airport that I downloaded. VOMM, Kenai Airport.
People 034, over than Adria, identified.
Hold on. Adria Radar, good afternoon. Wizz Malta 7 Bravo Golf, flight level 350.
Wizz Malta 7 Bravo Golf, over than squawk 5224.
5225, Wizz Malta 7 Bravo Golf.
5224.
5224, Wizz Malta 7 Bravo Golf. 5224.
Procedure descend to 4,000 feet, clear the ILS approach runway 35, report established number 1.
Descending 4,000 feet from present position, clear the ILS runway 35, report and established BDR 700.
Austrian 803 Alpha, contact Macedonia 132.375, goodbye.
Contact 129.675, quality Bono, do widzenia, ciao.
Frequency 132.375.
132.375.
Ciao. Wizz Malta 7 Bravo Golf identified, direct to Petak, Petak 3 November, RMP Tango, runway 35 shortened.
Direct Petak, Petak 3 November, RMP Tango 35 shortened with Malta 7 Bravo Golf. Direct Petak.
Turkish to Kilo Lima, Doberdan Adria, squawk 5215.
Squawk 5215, Turkish 2 kilo.
Ligurian to Charlie Golf, descent flight level 130.
Descent 130, Ligurian 29 Charlie Golf.
Turkish to Kilo Lima, identified, continue to rotor.
Correct, rotor, 2 kilo Lima. Radar, Jetset 56 uniform, request descent.
Jetset 56 uniform, descent flight level 130 to cross Peterset level.
Okay, descent flight level 130 and we'll cross Pitas at flight level 130, Jetset 56 uniform.
Ligurian to Charlie Golf, radar service is terminated and report overhead RNAV.
Report, we are passing in right now, RNAV, Ligurian 2 Runner Charlie Golf.
Ligurian to Charlie Golf, Roger, descend 10,000 feet, QNH 1017, report C9.
Descent 10,000, report Sydney, Ligurian 2 Runner Charlie Golf. Turkish 2 Kilo Lima, possible to get 10 minutes out of cockpit, please.
To Kilo Lima, approach 10 minutes and call me back.
Walker 2 Kilo Lima.
Transavia 165, nothing further, Unicom 128, yeah.
128, thanks, have a good weekend, bye-bye.
Wizz Malta 7 Bravo Golf, direct to Talu.
The direct tail of Wizz Malta 7 Bravo Golf, and we are ready for descent as well.
7 Bravo Golf, roger, descent flight level 130.
Descent 130 Wizz Malta 7 Bravo Golf. Direct Talu.
This is Wizz 790, we are going around, climbing to 6,600 feet.
Wizz 790, roger, follows underneath approach procedure and advise you're unable to accept the approach with the reason for the go around.
Following this approach procedure, we call you Wizz 790.
Alright, descending in towards Tirana.
Nice.
We are radar good day, this is Agent 1 for Lima on flight level 3, so.
We'll get the terrain radar on, there's no weather here.
1 for Lima, Dobrodan, Adria, radar identified flight level 370 due to traffic,
Oh.
probability antique, stable flight level 390 by any chance.
Stand by for Agent 1 for Lima. Agent 1 for Lima is able to climb to 390.
Agent 1 for Lima, thank you. Direct to Tango Sierra Lima, climb flight level 3, correction 390.
Direct to Tango Sierra Lima and climbing 390 for Agent 1 for Lima.
Radar Ligurian Tunana Charlie Golf, approaching Sydney. Ligurian Tunana Charlie Golf, roger, via procedure, descent 5,400 feet, cleared RMP approach, runway 19, report final track. Descent 5,400 by procedure, call you final track, Ligurian Tunana Charlie Golf.
Audio radio Doppler match.
Alright, man, I'll see you later. Have a good one.
Alright, see ya.
Level 370.
That was interesting.
Dobrodan, Adria, radar identified, report your MAC number.
Mac is similar 80 for November 2 Whiskey Yankee.
Consult with Yankee, roger, the traffic, descend Mach decimal 76 or lower.
Similar 76 or lower for November 2 Whiskey Yankee. This is Wizz 790 inbound Papa Romeo 720 on 6,600 feet, fully ready for final.
Wizz 790, roger, copied Papa Romeo 720, under this approach procedure, Papa Romeo 712 next, thereafter Papa Romeo 710. Via procedure descent 4,200 feet and cleared for the ILS approach runway 35. I cannot provide the vectors due to limited radar coverage.
Alpha Papa Romeo 720, direct 712 and 710, descending 4,200 feet, Wizz 790.
790, correct, and you're cleared for the approach, report established.
Vehicle 790.
Right, 590. flight level 130 to cross Dallas at level.
Descending for level 130 by Dallas, Tirana 59 Alpha Dougal. Adria radar, good afternoon, speedbird 680, flight level 410.
Speedbird 680, добрый день, Adria identified. This is 56 uniform contact at Tirana 129er decimal 675. See ya.
Okay, over Tirana 129er 675, thanks for the service, jet set 56 uniform, have a good one.
There's the Albanian coast. This is ortho. I got ortho for Montenegro. Let's see what this still is.
Bravo Golf, descend altitude 7,000 feet, QNH 1017.
7,000 QNH 107, and we have information Bravo with Malta 7 Bravo Golf.
Correct, and QNH 1017.
1017 with Malta 7 Bravo Golf. 1017. I thought that's what I said, but that's what I meant at least. 7,000. My information is Charlie now. It's fine. 017. Transition level is still 110.
1315, we're ready for descent.
Canadian 1315 send via CPDLC, contact 132 decimal 375.
Contact 132 decimal 375. Thank you, good day. Scandinavia 1315.
Adrian 1 for Lima, increase Mach number 79er or higher.
Increasing to 79 or higher for Adrian 1 for Lima. Advisor Pashalao, Turkish 1 November Tango, issue passing level 270, into conduct.
Turkish 1 November Tango, добрый день, Adria, continue climb flight level 350, set squawk 7710.
Aircraft in that's cruiser, squawk 7710, Turkish 1 November Tango. Adria, hello, Sun Express 7 Papa Juliet, flight level 360.
I've basically stopped our descent, letting the speed come down, and then we'll start up our descent again.
6402.
6402.
Transavia 1123, hello, 370. Transavia 1123, добрый день, Adria, squawk 7770.
7770, 1123.
Turkish 1 Papa Juliet, thank you, identified.
Adria, hello, Turkish 1 Uniform Sierra with you, level 360.
Turkish 1 Uniform Sierra, добрый день, Adria, squawk 5203.
5203, Turkish 1 Uniform Sierra. Turkish 2 Kilo Lima,
Kilo Lima, thank you, welcome back. Turkish 1 November Tango, identified, continue. Is Wizz Malta Sam Bravo Golf descent 4,000 feet via Talu, cleared RMP Tango approach runway 35 shortened to report final track.
Descent to 4000 via Talu, cleared RMP Tango shortened runway 35 and report final track Wizz Malta 7 Bravo Golf. That's a lot of information.
Turkish 5 from Sierra, thank you, identified.
$144,139.
Lot 61 Victor, expect to cross Tirana at flight level 130 and report ready for descent.
Expect Tirana at flight level 160, last 610.
61 Victor 130.
Say again?
Lot 61 Victor, cross Tirana 130 and report ready.
Crossing Tirana at 130 and report when ready, last 61 Victor.
Ryanair Finance Alpha Zulu, contact Macedonia 132.375, goodbye.
Contact with Macedonia 132.375, bye bye Ryanair 59 Alpha Zulu.
All right. The airport's right there.
Condor 1 Kilo Yankee, flight level 350.
Condor 1 Kilo Yankee, WH Adria Raider identified, clear direct Foxtrot Sierra Kilo.
Direct Foxtrot Sierra Kilo, Condor 1 Kilo Yankee.
Increase the rate of descent here. If we increase it, the speed's not gonna fall, but now we're gonna reach our intended altitude quicker, and then we can get our speed killed.
Turkish for Sam Angelis, Soberdan Adria identified, direct speed.
Can I say again direct for it, please?
Turkish for Sam Juliet Etida, Echo Tango India Delta Alpha.
Roger, direct Etida, Turkish 471 Juliet.
Turkish for 417 Juliet, crossing traffic cable flight level 370.
Location radar 122.030, Turkish 471 Juliet, see ya.
Turkish 47 Juliet, I didn't even say to contact anybody. Are you able to flight level 370? That's the question.
Actually we are, yes, we can climb to 370.
Turkish 47 Juliet, thank you. The traffic, crossing traffic line flight level 370.
Roger, climbing 370, the front Turkish 471 Juliet.
Ligurian 29 Charlie Golf, report position.
29 Charlie Golf, 5 miles from final.
Ligurian 29 Charlie Golf, Roger 19er, clear, no, Ligurian 29 Charlie Golf, no traffic in the vicinity, on discretion, runway 19er, you're able to land, wind 350 degrees 8 knots. Copy the wind on discretion 19, Ligurian 29 Charlie Golf.
We're reaching 4,000.
Tango, contact Macedonia 132.375. Goodbye. Turkish 1 November Tango, contact Macedonia 132.375. Goodbye.
Flaps 1.
Alex 57 Papa Juliet, can we leave the deck for about 5 minutes?
Approach transfer back.
Thank you. This is the 790, fully established, runway 35.
Wizz 790, runway 35, clear to land, wind 360 degrees, 9 knots.
Clear to land, runway 35, Wizz 790, thank you, sir.
Easy 45 Yankee Golf, descent flight level 330, request from Athena.
Admiral Radar, good morning, Cathay 382 at flight level 310 with you.
Cathay 32, over done, Adria, identified. Easy 45 Yankee Golf, descent flight level 330.
Descent flight level 330, easy 45 Yankee Golf.
Wizz Malta 7, Bravo Golf, final track runway 35.
Wizz Malta 7, Bravo Golf, runway 35, shortened, clear to land, wind 340 degrees, 10 knots, Tora 2282.
Clear to land runway 35, shortened. Wizz Malta 7, Bravo Golf.
2,500. Radio radar, good evening.
180 now, flaps 2.
350 bound, confirm.
Trust Avioman 1 Alpha, over done, Adria, identified. Easy 45.
It did not catch up to that.
Contact Macedonia 132.375. Goodbye.
132.375, bye-bye, easy 45 Yankee Golf.
LL 343, Unicorn 128, yeah.
122 decimal 8 for LL 343, goodbye.
Turkish 2 Kilo Lima, Unicorn 122 decimal 8, yeah.
122 decimal 8.
Flaps 3, gear down.
Okay, dat weet je. Gala 63 uniform level 370 to cover.
LM 6 Uniform, dobro večer, Adria, identified.
2,500. Start 616, turn ready for descent.
Lot 61 Victor, descent flight level 130 to cross Tirana at level.
Descent flight level 130 to cross at Tirana, lot 61 Victor.
Flaps full. Flaps full, gears down, 3 greens. Cabin has been prepared. Everything is in order.
Copy for 20 minutes.
Unable to advance in COC, maximum 50 minutes is approach.
How about 15 minutes?
It's fine with me, 15 approach, just call me back and recycle squawk 7013 and you're all set.
I repair Squawk 7101 and
7101. He wasn't even close.
for 15 minutes, Cathay 382.
Thunder 45 Hotel Bravo, Adria.
So remember, everybody, the runway is shortened.
45 Hotel Bravo.
The scenery, of course, doesn't model that, but I have to land beyond the touchdown zone, or what is continue, what is depicted as the touchdown zone.
Wizz 790, welcome to Pristina via Alpha Bravo 2, taxi gate 202 Bravo.
500. Taxi to gate 202 Bravo via Alpha Bravo 2 with 700 units.
400.
Located 19, Ligurian 29 Charlie Golf. Ligurian 29 Charlie Golf, thank you and welcome to Bucharest. Thank you for service, have a nice evening.
200.
Ciao. Get a 252 Nazi Frontal Unicorn back to Asia.
50. 40. 30. 20. 3 down.
Oh, it's really floating it down though.
5.
Okay.
Lot 61 Victor, contact Macedonia 132 decimal 375.
Long landing, of course. As I said, I'll take.
2132 decimal 375. Thank you. Bye bye. Lot 61 Victor.
Lot 2 Victor November, contact Macedonia 132 decimal 375.
Scenery's a bit out of date.
132 375. Lot 2 Victor November 5.
Thunder 454 Bravo, Adria.
Thunder 454 Bravo, go ahead.
Thunder 454 Bravo, could you please cross-check your flight plan? It says, for whatever reason, it's updated and now it shows that your destination is Lima X-Ray Golf Bravo. Which doesn't seem valid. Could you please cross-check and refile the correct flight plan you're currently flying to?
My flight plan is from Dresden, Echo Delta Delta Charlie to Lima Golf India Romeo, so that's 454 Bravo.
Correct, but you haven't filed that flight plan, so could you please file it again so that we can have your correct route, because now it's definitely not the route you're flying to.
Wizz Malta 7 Bravo Golf vacated on Foxtrot.
It's Malta 7 Bravo Golf, welcome to Tirana via Whiskey, taxi, stand 112.
Stand 112 via Whiskey, Wizz Malta 7 Bravo Golf. I hope that stand's even available. Should be stand by then. We'll go through this obstacle, it's fine. Well, it's not even in the way, actually.
Thunder 454 Bravo, you can now contact Macedonia 132 decimal 375.
132 375, so therefore 54 Bravo, right?
Two hours and 1 minute, maybe even a little bit faster. Like a couple, well, a minute or two at most. The scenery is quite good for Tirana, but it's out of date. Not my best landing, but nice one. It wasn't the best, Koro, but as I was saying, the problem is that the runway in real life currently is under maintenance. And then it's very hard to judge where the actual runway begins currently. So I made sure to land far enough ahead that I was landing on the bit of runway that's currently in use. So it looks really long, but in reality it wasn't that long. Then again, I did overdo it a little bit, so it was still a bit longer than I probably should have landed, but it's fine.
AGN 1 for Lima, contact Macedonia 132.375.
132 for region 1 for Lima, thank you, go ahead.
Welcome to ToLiss Yankee, contact Macedonia 132.375.
112 is not available.
Welcome back. Look at the ATRX with the microphone only, stuttering noises threatening you from your
That's fine, I'll just take this stand.
Turkish ATRX, thank you. Identify that radar, continue to pin down.
There is the Oscar. Radar, this is Wizz 790 gate 202 Bravo.
To pin down.
Proceed to Pinda 7575, thank you.
Alright, flight has been unloaded. This thing is fully charged.
Thank you, welcome back.
I'll disconnect from the network. These guys should know how to open by themselves. This is actually ortho that we have here, I believe, at least. Definitely looks very good for default, so I'm pretty sure it's ortho. Oh yeah, definitely, there's clouds here, a couple. But yeah, very, very nice scenery. Very nice ortho. And then the scenery is quite good. It's a little bit out of date, but what can you do? The airport is evolving. Would they have a passenger bus here? They probably would, but I don't. It's Wizz Air, so. I did not take my. I did not get my chalks. There we go. Set the chalks. What's the scenery for Tirana? I'll link it here in a second. I'll take my screenshots first. It's a freeware scenery. It's not from one of the normal websites. It's from a different one. We'll do one from up here. Alright, let me find that scenery. What's up, Krish? Welcome back. It might be the one with all the libraries needed. Oh yeah, probably. There's a lot of libraries that it's suggesting. But I mean, all X-Plane sceneries are like that. That's done. That's done. Alright, we'll do replays. I said it before, I'll say it again. The landing was very long, but it was intentional. The runway, the new threshold is somewhere here, I believe, from what I understood. So it was still a long landing, but I wanted to be 100% sure that I landed on the correct portion of the runway. So I floated it probably over halfway down the runway. That's okay. There's a helipad over here. You're welcome. I said one, not two. Let's see, has the real flight landed yet? Correct, they redid the runway markings so just for the new taxiway. I see. Oh, so that's what it is. It's the new taxiway. Okay. That makes sense. One of your besties got in the Wizz Air today. Damn. Good for him. Damn it, Krish, having besties over there. It actually bounced. Even the nose wheel bounced, but I think it was a bit of a harder landing, but it's Wizz Air. So, Chris, you never answered your thoughts about the Erasmus people. Alright, hold on one moment. Alright, that delay was a thing. Do a couple more views and then I have to go. Alright, and then we'll do one more. And yeah, I was thinking earlier that I might stream later, but I don't know for sure. I never know. But at the latest, I want to stream tomorrow, of course. Does the chat filter comments? It does. Did you say something? It doesn't even let me see them anymore. Sorry you said shit about Erasmus people so many times. Did you? Fair enough. I didn't see any of it. Hold on. Let me switch to a mod account instead of my own account. Oh. Why does it not show me these messages? There we go. Okay, good, Chris. We're in agreement. I had to switch to my. This is another good thing good reason to have a second channel and then mod that so that you can do this shit because apparently you can't do it by yourself now. But yeah, thank you everybody for watching. I'll see you guys next time. I don't know when it'll be. Tomorrow or today, we'll see. But yeah, that'll do it. And see you, Chris. I let through your chats, by the way. Finally. And yes, I am in 100% agreement with you. I hate them. I hope that they all go back. If you want, I'll explain why to you later. But yeah, that'll do it. I'll see you guys.